Alright. Early morning stream. 7 after, just 5 after 7:30. Get the first game of the day. The Sabres against the Avalanche. So I'm gonna see how much games we can get done. And to be honest, there's quite a bit of interesting games probably that are gonna be played. Probably not, but like based off the schedule, it's definitely maybe interesting, but probably not really. Anyways, here's the first game of the day. Alright, here we go. Jeez. Hands are dry. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Started the first game. Here we go. Already got the starting goaltenders on here, so let's do it. Welcome here to K-Bank Center here in Buffalo, New York. The Sabres against one of the Central Division teams, the Colorado Avalanche. They recently played a game. Here we go as we are underway in the city of Buffalo. Early shot and a stop for Scott Wedgewood, who's in net for the Avalanche in this game. Marty Necas will center that. That one off the skate of McKinnon. Devon Taves will collect it for Colorado. Here's Kolek. And goes to Thompson. Almost losing control of that. Centering pass and good chance there. Thompson regains the puck. Benson's shot and that one blocked. And now it's McKinnon around and he's checked by Kolek. Power. Byram through the legs to Benson. Kolek. Thompson. Here's a shot and that one sticks to Wedgewood and it gets loose. Power firing, it just misses wide. And getting a one-timer and a save. Rebound, Thompson is unable to regain that. And the Sabres do get it. Byram trying to get that shot going. Byram shot, scores! Bowen Byram let a shot go from almost at the top of the circle. And Buffalo has the game's first goal. Well, just all of the passing around in the zone. Colorado has not been able to get the puck out after that play. And Bowen Byram and look at this angle too. That shot is able to find the short side. And it goes just by the blocker. So it's a 1-0 Sabres lead. Bryson gets it to McLeod. Josh Doan. And Doan will send it. Bryson shooting and a stop there for the goaltender Scott Wedgewood. Puck goes around the net. And Burns intercepted by Bryson. Josh Doan. Cut to pass it down low. That's taken away. Bryson. Tuck. Here's Doan around the boards and McLeod gets it. Samuelson tries a shot, but that one blocked by the stick of Josh Manson. But here comes Val Nichushkin. And that one was blocked. And going into the end boards. And Jack Quinn takes over for the Sabres. And getting it, Zucker, a good chance. And a rebound, high stick out of the air, but That may have counted if that was a goal. The shot scores! What a turnover by Scott Wedgwood! And Jack Quinn comes up with the goal. 2-0 Buffalo. And this one is going to be unassisted after that play. And Scott Wedgwood, he should have covered this puck. I understand there's nobody around, but there is 2 Buffalo Sabres that are still in the area, and they don't even expect their goaltender. The Avalanche don't even expect a Wedgwood to play it. And that backhand beats him right by the blocker side. That is 2 goals on 7 shots for the Sabres. Timmins. And trying to get it through. Drury on the take. But then stolen back immediately. Here's Peyton Krebs. And getting it, Quinn. Lost the puck there, and Malinsky will pick it up for the Avalanche. And Power can't get around Ross Colton. And getting in front, Dune on the interception. Kozak will set it up. Owen Power will enter into the zone. And back Mellenstein, a close-in shot. And a save there for Scott Wedgwood. Here comes Olofsson. And here's Malinsky shooting. And the first stop of the game for Alex Lyon. Dune around the net, but Taves will get that off a takeaway. And Byram. Darlene. Byram again. And he gets checked there by Kyle McCarr. Here's Nelson. Taves. Landeskog along the wall. Thompson on him. Pinned to the boards by Thompson and Darlene. And Thompson takes that puck. And here's Benson. And here's Byram. We'll send it. Bryson firing. Tip on goal. Good save there. And then the rebound comes to McCarr. And that will be an icing on Colorado. Terrible pass there from the other side of the red line. Under 3.5 to go in the opening period. It's a 2-0 Buffalo lead. McLeod and Nelson. There's a shot and a stop there for Scott Wedgwood. And here's a chance for Nelson on the backhand. Good save made by Lyon. Rebound comes to Bryson. Far pass reaches out and it's inside the zone. We'll center it and Devon Taves on a break. Here he comes. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of speed. Devon Taves and a blocker save by Alex Lyon. And centering pass and a good save by Lyon there. Great chance on Tori Lukkonen. Pass around the boards. Comes to Devon Taves. Marty Natchez will make his dekes. McKinnon firing blocked. Here's McCarr to Manson. Tip it just wide of the net as it just missed the post. And that does it for the opening period. The Buffalo Sabres with 2 quick ones to make it a 2-0 lead after the first 20 minutes. All right, and after the first period, the shots, the Sabres 10, the Avalanche 5. The hits, it's getting pretty, it was really physical in that first period with the hits. 10 for Colorado, 6 for the Sabres. The time on attack, the Sabres were dominant in that first period. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And unfortunate for the Avalanche, only 1 minute and 19 seconds. The passing percentages, the Sabres with 80.6. And the Avalanche with 65.6. And the Sabres have the only 4 face-off wins. And no penalties so far. Let's bring it to the second. All right, Olvi, thanks very much for that. And here we go with the second period of this game here at KeyBank Center. Here's Benson, pinned to the boards almost by Cale Makar, the speedy defenseman on him. And here's Bowen Byram, and a tip there from Tage Thompson almost. And Nathan MacKinnon will try to get this puck. Here's Darlene, will get it across, and Lyon is able to make the stop with that pad as the pass was trying to come across. Thompson strongly hangs on, and that shot blocked off Nathan MacKinnon, I believe it was. And Byram, high shot, blocker side, good save by Scott Wedgwood. Oh, and here's Kolek, will send it, and intercepted by Necas. Marty Necas on to Atori Lehkonen, who will try to calm down, and here's MacKinnon. Better watch out for him. He's going to come in with a couple moves and does not make a clean play at all. MacKinnon, here's a shot, that one blocked, and it's Tuck as he'll send it around the boards. Here's McLeod, Josh Doan, and getting it, here's Timmins, the one-timer, that's blocked, and Manson around the boards. Nice move by Landeskog, and here's the veteran Brent Burns. Alex Tuck, he's gonna have a chance here. And he'll reverse back. Here's Power, a shot and a stop there, and Manson cleans up the loose puck. Nice move, Val Nichushkin will take that hit. And oh, what a move by Tuck. What a play. He's in and he shoots rebound. What a stop. Wedgwood with a great stop. And Solikov will take advantage of the puck. Nice move by Malinsky. He'll come in. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Lyon. And Bowen Byram takes the puck. Jack Quinn will send it to Jason Zucker. Backhand shot and a stop there for Scott Wedgwood. Soligov onto Byram, a shot, and that stopped. They try to get it in front well with a shot, save, rebound, that one blocked off Quinn, off of the shot by Krebs. And here's a shot, stopped by Wedgwood, puck is loose. This unbelievable pressure by the Sabres. Here's a shot, that one also blocked. Malinsky and Colorado will try to escape the zone, and they will. Jack Drury, and lost the puck immediately. Zach Benson. Benson is going to come in. And here's a pass. Thompson! And kind of fanned on that as he had a defenseman on the back check. And Scott Wedgwood is able to keep it a 2-0 Buffalo lead. Here's one of the big hits by Alex Tucker from back on the previous play. .6:18 to go in the second period. The Sabres absolutely out-battling the Avalanche here. And we'll get it. Here's a shot. Good save there by Lyon. Here's Tage Thompson. Nice passing there. That's outside the zone, and it will come back out. Thompson on the zone entry. Tries a centering pass. Parker Kelly is there on the intercept. And Brindley down low. Kelly checked by Thompson. Thompson collects it. And here comes Dune. Here he is. Fakes the slapper. Here's a one-timer. Scores! The captain! Goals in 2 straight games. He got 2 goals last game in Boston. And he gets one here to make it 3-0 Buffalo. Well, Duna with the fake shot, and this is just a bad read by Colorado, as I think the Avalanche were kind of caught on a change here. The guys just don't get back to defend their nets. There's like two guys for Colorado standing at the point, while Brent Burns and Josh Manson are the only guys back. The only two defensemen down there. Well, not a lot of energy going on for Colorado. There's a shot, a save there, trying to get a rebound off the goaltender. And intercepted by Valerie Nichushkin. Gabriel Landeskog trying to center that to Power. Timmins will get it to Becca Melenstein. That's off the back of the boards and onto the goaltender. Marty Necas will go in. Centering pass in front. What a stop there by Lyon. Here's a shot. Taves firing. Stop by Lyon. And the second period is going to come to an end here. Unbelievable chance there for Colorado to make it a 3-1 game. But it's Rasmus Dahlin to capitalize on the third goal for Buffalo. All right, shots after that second period, 12 for the Sabres, 5 for Colorado. Combined shots of 22 for the Sabres, 10 for the Avalanche. Hits after 40, 19 for Colorado, 14 for the Sabres. There's been big hits at pretty much the whole period, and probably the whole game too. Time on attacks. The Sabres dominating it, 7 minutes and 40 seconds. And the Avalanche on 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Passing percentages, 81.7% for the Sabres, 72.1% for Colorado. Sabres on the face-off win advantage 5-2. No penalties after 40. Let's see how the third goes. All right, Ovi, thank you very much. And here we go for the third. Buffalo trying to make it another win. After shutting out Boston 4-0 at TD Garden. Looking probably for a second straight shutout. We'll see what happens. And here comes a pass for Lehkonen. That's not going to be an icing as it was over the red line. And here's Benson. Kind of gets tangled up there. Byram, Benson, Thompson, shot that gets deflected off something. And Necas will make a move around Benson. Never mind, Benson gets a hit on him. And a good hit there. That one by Brent Burns. He'll get the puck here. And Kulik. There was nowhere for the Avalanche to go on that play. Trying to get it, send it across, off the post from Brock Nelson. He would have got the Avalanche on the board. And that shot hit something in front and it goes wide. Tuck to Bowen Byram. And here's Connor Timmins. Center, here's Josh Doan. Flashed out that pad there by Wedgwood. And here's Connor Timmins will send it down. And Timmins a shot that's blocked by Manson. Gabe Landeskog will come up and Nelson's with him. Nelson centering pass and Byram with a perfect position to intercept that. Here's Alex Tuck. The center, Zucker firing and a stop for Wedgwood. And could not get it back. Here's Ross Colton now with it. He gets nailed there by Jack Quinn. And intercepted by Peyton Krebs.
there's absolutely no chance at all for the Avalanche to like literally get a perfect opportunity into the zone.
Oh, and here's a chance, and that goes around the net. Colson firing, and oh, Lyon kept it out off the pad. Oh my goodness, what a stop for the Buffalo goaltender. And Payne Krebs will go around. Malinsky is able to get his stick on that. Being careful here. Going in front, chance, and they score! And they finally get one past Alex Lyon as Ross Colton goes on the backhand as he was left open on the pass from Jack Drury. And Colorado now has life.
Well, it's a great pass from Drury, and that's a big goal right there for Colorado after not entering the zone like perfectly a couple of times. They messed up on that many times in this game, as Buffalo had the advantage on all that, and a backhand goal there from Ross Colton.
It's a 2-goal game. It's anyone's game now, but the Sabres have been dominant all game long. And here's Samuelson's shot, goes wide, and Dune will try to pick it up. Brindley around the boards. Parker Kelly. Oh, and look at here. Here comes Bardakov. He's in, shot and a stop, and right chance. Oh, Lyon kept it out. What a stop by Lyon. Here's Devon Toews, a shot that goes into the corner. Brindley unable to regain that puck. Here comes Kozak. He's got speed. Here's a slapper, stopped by Wedgwood, and led out to Devon Toews. Oh, and look out, Nathan MacKinnon will come in. He'll send it. Here's Devon Toews. He shoots it, and Lyon makes the stop. And Kozak is able to take it. Benson. Nice move. We'll get around Thompson. What a stop by Wedgwood. My goodness, what a passing play. And that was an accidental pass going out. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Oh, and here's Nathan MacKinnon on a steal. MacKinnon. Nice move on Bowen Byram. He'll go in front. Oh, he scores! What a play by MacKinnon! And he goes posted in to the blocker side or to the glove side. An unassisted goal for MacKinnon as he stole the puck at center.
Well, first of all, the big save here by Scott Wedgwood. He drew that play the other way, and look at this play by MacKinnon. Just makes it so sweet there for his skill. Goes to the backhand, goes to the forehand. It almost looks like it goes 5-hole, but it goes past the glove.
Well, it's a 1-goal game now. The Sabres were up 3-0, and now the Avalanche have scored 2 in this period to pull this game to 3-2. And that's outside of the zone by Owen Power. Sabres, I don't think the Sabres have lost a game this season. They're looking to make it another win. Passing over to Nelson. Nelson over to Brent Burns. Nice move, Burns firing, and a stop there. Nelson on the boards. Here's a pass, sending it across, and Landeskog could not get it as it was intercepted. Thompson, nice play, intercepted by Manson. A minute to go here in the third period. Here's Gabriel. Here's Gabriel Landeskog. He'll center it, and a shot. Oh, what a save by Lyon on Val Nichushkin. What a look there.
And we get to take a look at the Brock Nelson highlights here. Oh, Nelson actually took a big hit in the boards there after that pass to Burns. You can see him against the Bauer logo in the end boards in the corner. Took a big hit there from Owen Power, and looks like he's off to the room. Yeah, one of Colorado's best players, and an NHL veteran too.
1:09 to go in the third period. And that's a must-need face-off win for Colorado. Here's a shot through traffic. And it's a rebound. Line to stop. And where is it? And Colton thought he was going to bury it. But Lyon has got it. Nathan MacKinnon with a couple of successful dekes. And there's the second one there. And his third one led to his goal. Just look at that move. MacKinnon has been spectacular in this game. Here's Ryan McLeod against Jack Drury. One here, and that almost shot on goal there against their own net. And offside, and it's a good thing that it is offside for Colorado, because it's outside the Buffalo line. If I were Colorado, I would get the best chances possible. But look at how Alex Lyon has been in this game. Absolutely spectacular. He's got 8 saves in this period from that last shot on goal. 48 seconds to go, and the Sabres do win the draw. Josh Doan will send it in. And now it's Devon Toews. Makar is going to hang on to it. Here comes Cale Makar. He'll come in, center it in front. Drury robbed by Lyon. Nice move there by Doan. And here comes Cale Makar in the last 20. Victor Olofsson. Victor Olofsson will wait it. He'll still wait it out, and it will be brought outside the line. Olofsson's out of gas. And they'll take it. And the Buffalo Sabres are going to win this one. That's 3 in a row, I guess it is, for Buffalo. Taking down the Colorado Avalanche 3-2. Colorado was very close to tying the game, but Victor Olofsson just held that puck for too long at the point, and he was running out of gas too. But we all see it from Alex Lyon, who has been a spectacular player. A spectacular goaltender in this league, and he's got his 3rd straight win of the season. Well, it's been a great game between these two teams. As the next game coming up is the Predators in Ottawa to take on the Senators in Canada's capital. Thanks for watching the Sabres and the Avalanche 3-2, the final, your Buffalo Sabres. Oh man, dude. Thompson with the first start with 2 assists, 3 hits. All right. The next game after this one is going to be intense. Welcome here to Canadian Tire Center in Canada, Ontario, in Canada's capital, Ottawa, Ontario. We are all set to go for this game between the Senators and the Nashville Predators. Here we go, as Ottawa starts it off. Here's Colvray. Was that a front Tkachuk? What a move in! My goodness! What a chance early for Ottawa. Here's Giroux in front. And that one was stopped twice. My goodness. What 2 chances there for Ottawa. And here comes Stamkos now. He'll center it. One-timer. Good save made by Ullmark. Now gets it to Colvray. Tkachuk will hold on to it.
Here's Artem Zub, a shot, glove saved by Saros. What a first shot for Ottawa coming into this game. Man, that was an incredible save on, I think that was Brady Tkachuk who got that great opportunity. Yes, it was. He was trying to go high to the glove side on the backhand, but Saros is square in his crease to that shot. It's perfect. Culver and O'Reilly on this draw. And Culver wins it. Here's Sanderson. That shot stopped. And Tkachuk trying to hold it but couldn't. Here's a centering pass. Stop there. And struggling to get up was Perbix after taking a hit. Here is Philip Forsberg. Ryan O'Reilly. Trying to center it. Here's Nick Perbix, scores! Nick Perbix on the backhand after taking a hit. And it's 1-0 Nashville on the goal by the Nashville defenseman. This is just a nifty backhand here by Perbix. It's going to go by Brady Tkachuk. Yeah, that goes right by, that goes between the skates of Brady Tkachuk. And Sanderson, I believe that is, yes, he's a little late to him to try and get a defensive play. So the Predators strike first here in Ottawa. And here's Tkachuk. Here's a shot turned aside. And here's Sanderson, a blast, stopped by Juuse Saros, and he's got it. Already 7 shots for the Senators. And we are just 5 minutes and 16 seconds in. I guess that's some dangerous plays here by Ottawa. Here's Jensen firing, blocked by Michael Bunting. Here comes Luke Evangelista as he'll dump that puck in. Eric Hollow around. Will center it. Spencer Stastny broken up by Tim Stützle. Here they come. Stützle, a pass up Batherson. What a stop by Saros. What a great look that was. And now it's Eric Hollow. He gets knocked down. Trying to get that back, and that one misses. Icing call on Nashville. Here's Dylan Cousins and Eric Hollow. And here's a shot. Saros another save there. Nick Jensen with that shot from the point. And that one passes Jensen and it comes out. Michael Amadio. Centering pass, hitting it over, shot, what a stop again! Juuse Saros, his second biggest save of the game. And here's Svechkov. He'll come in, getting on the backhand, in front, Marchessault on an angle. Good save there by Ullmark for his 3rd stop of the game. And that will be icing on Ottawa now. Here's the earlier chance from Marchessault, and that almost went off the post. Good chance there for Jonathan Marchessault. Here's Nick Cousins, Dylan Cousins. Won by McCarron. Here's a shot, tip there, off the pad of Ullmark. He'll hang on. Already past 10:40 into the first period. Cousins and McCarron again. That one won by Cousins. And Artem Zub gets knocked down. Ridley Gregg. Here's Amadio going wide. And here's a shot. Stop there. Puck is loose, and Cousins has got it. Sanderson. And that pass out of the reach of Amadio. He actually moved out of the way of that puck. McCarron, centering pass. Smith shoots and stopped there by Olmark. Caught now by Colvray, who will get it to Amadio. A dump in. Look at the speed of Colvray. Nice hustle. It scores! Nicholas Colvray with a power move. My goodness, what a goal there. And he's tied it for Ottawa. There's a nice move here, and he's able to win the puck race into the corner against Nick Perbix. And I don't know what Skiji is doing on this play. He's the guy that's right in front of his own net, and he doesn't even go at Colvray or anything to get a defensive play. Like he's just standing there as Colvray approaches the net and goes backhand. Colvray and O'Reilly, won by Colvray on the draw. Stamkos. Here's Colvray again. Tkachuk. Over to Claude Giroux. Dumping it into the zone. Skiji. And we'll send it to Ryan O'Reilly. 3-on-1 coming up here. Never mind. Immediately erased. Here's O'Reilly. Shooting. That just went wide. Oh, and Claude Giroux is in the corner. Here's Forsberg. O'Reilly will send it to Forsberg again. Perbix. Skiji firing. And a stop there. Puck collected by Colvray. Here's Claude Giroux with it again. Claude Giroux. Nice move. Shooting stop there. And poke check by Saros. Goes up. Here's Evangelista. Nice move there. Here's a pass. Sending it off the post. And it goes off Olmark and in. What a strange bounce for Luke Evangelista. And he has regained Nashville's lead. My goodness, that is the most, I guess that is really the most kind of awkward bounce I've ever seen. It's going to be a pass, but ends up hitting the skate of David Perron off the post and off of Olmark's skate and into his own net. That is the most awkward goal I've seen. Guess you won't see any more awkward goal than that. Yeah, probably not, but who knows. And here's Svechkov shooting, stop there. Trying to get that puck out. We'll center it. And Olmark will cover that. But Shabbat will take it from him. Nick Jensen. Nice move into the zone. He still has it. And here's Batherson. Will move around. Stützle firing. That stopped. Batherson around the net. Here's Barron. We'll center it. Tyson Joe safe. Rebound Eric Halla down low. And Tyson Jones can't shoot the puck. Last chance here. And Eric Halla got a shot on. Not sure if it counted or not. But that is going to do it for the first period. An intense first period of this game. And Nashville is in the lead on the most awkward goal you will ever see in this league. All right, and the shots after that first 20. Ottawa 14, Nashville 10. Hits are 12 for Ottawa, 8 for Nashville. Time on attacks, 3 minutes and 12 seconds for Ottawa. 2 minutes and 15 seconds for Nashville. Passing percentages, 81% for Nashville, 79.6% for Ottawa. Face-off wins are 8 Ottawa, 2 for Nashville out of the 10 taken. Let's head to the second. Well, LV, that was pretty quick. Thank you. Ryan O'Reilly and Nicholas Colvray on this draw. O'Reilly gets the win. And immediately checked on the zone entry. Trying to get it to Colvray. And he does have it here. Colvray will center it. Tkachuk firing and a stop. Trying to get it in front. That's intercepted, and Roman Josi came up with it. Ryan O'Reilly on the zone entry. To the point. Here's a shot by Josi. That one was stopped. And Colvray against two of the Predators there. Here's a shot, and Ullmark with the stop on that slapper from Ryan O'Reilly. Already 2:36 into the second. Erik Haula and Colvray. Colvray will come up. Will center it, and Colvray cannot get that back. That one off a skate. That's not going to be an icing. Sanderson is going to end up winning that. And here's a backhand shot in the crease. It looked like a bank shot, trying to get off the back of Saros. Unable to there. Bunting will send it to Evangelista. And Nick Perbix. But Chabot somehow gets that puck. And here is Erik Haula. Nick Perbix one-timer. That one blocked. Perbix, who got the opening goal of the game. And trying to get it. Good save by Saros there for Jensen, who was trying to go pull it to the forehand. Here's Svechkov and Cousins. And Chabot somehow kept losing it there, forcing Jost to go through. Here's Spencer Stastny. Barron shot. That one was blocked. Barron again. Spencer Stastny shot. Stop there again. And Cousins will take it up. Nice speed by Dylan Cousins. Amadio behind the net. Here's a shot and trying to get a rebound, but Saros will stick that to his chest. Ryan O'Reilly and Shane Pinto. Here's Clevin. Here's a shot, goes wide. Back the other way, and now Stamkos is on it. Stamkos around, and here's a chance in front. Fabian Zetterlund with the interception. And Roman Josi forced to come out. Here's Forsberg. We'll send it to the point. Here's Josi shooting, stopping the rebound. He's down, and it's O'Reilly who wins that stick battle. There's a shot in front of the net, and that stopped again by Ullmark. And waits it. O'Reilly getting back checked. Nick Perbix will fake it. Going around him, shooting. That one blocked, and Clevin's got it. Here's a 2-on-1 now. Fabian Zetterlund and Shane Pinto. But Zetterlund will go back. He looks like he's out of gas. Cousins will wait it. One-timer, stopping the rebound. Oh, good save by Saros. The rebound in front of the net by Pinto. McCarron and Stutzla. 6 minutes to go in the second. Nick Perbix, or that's number 89. And here's a pass. Stutzla. Batherson to Zub. Here's a shot. Good stop there. And it comes out. 89 will get a change for his team. And that's outside of the zone. Here's a chance here, and it is offside as coming late. Eric Halla and Covray, won by Halla. Nice move by Bunting, sticks to it, but Brady Tkachuk is there to screw up that one. And here is a Covray, nice move, we'll get it, trying to tip it in front, Covray still gets a shot, stopped by Saros. Eric Halla and Covray on this. Chabot firing, stopped. Eric Halla will get it up. And will send it. That's it. That's almost intercepted. Spencer Stastny and taken away by Covray. Here comes Tkachuk. Centering it. Chabot, what a stop by Saros. Getting it to Tkachuk. But it's Halla who reads that play. Steven Stamkos will get it, firing, stop there as he comes off of the bench and tries to get a chance. And here's Spencer Stastny off the post and comes out. And Roman Josi shot, that hits a body in traffic. And that will be the end of the second period. Still a 2-1 Nashville lead. Been a great battle between these two teams. Well, that's the end of the second. We'll see in the next one who will finish off with the 2 points. But OV, you're on the stats. All right, shots after that second period. 10 for Ottawa, 6 for Nashville. Total shots combined, Ottawa 24, 16 Nashville. The hits are 20 for Ottawa, 9 for Nashville. Time on attacks, 6 minutes on the mark for the Ottawa Senators, and Nashville on 5 minutes and 13 seconds. The passing percentages, Nashville leads it with 78.2, and Ottawa 75.8. Face-off wins are 12 for Ottawa, 5 for Nashville. Now let's head to the third to see who will take the 2 points. Back to you. All right, OV, thank you very much. And here we go. As Covray and O'Reilly will take over the draw. And it's Claude Giroux who will win it. Roman Josi around the boards. Here's Stamkos. Gets it to Forsberg. He'll take possession, but O'Reilly into the corner. Tuck in by O'Reilly, gets it to Forsberg. Roman Josi, one-timer, a Westblatt. That one blocked. And going in front, chance here, and Ullmark made the save, or it was blocked by Sanderson. Sanderson was also in the crease there. Westblatt firing, blocked. Here's Forsberg tied up with 2 Ottawa players, Tkachuk and Zub. And getting in front, that one blocked. Covray waits it. And trying to go around. Here's a Parasha. He scores! Tie game! David Perron gets his own rebound on the wraparound. And it's even at 2 here in Ottawa. Yeah, just the puck sits there, and no Nashville defenseman does anything but to try to get their stick on a Perron stick. Nashville with another faceoff win. Eric Halla, what a steal that was. Tim Stutzla firing stop. And the rebound sat there for a second for Perron, who was right there for the taking. Bunting will send it. Evangelista, his shot. Blocker saved by Olmark. Oh, and a steal. Evangelista. Oh, what a stop by Olmark. What a stop there. One timer. Olmark, another save on Evangelista. Two big stops to keep it a tie game at 2. Yeah, and we can look at that save again. Like, just look at the athleticism to be able to get that pad. Or, sorry, it got the blocker on it. He was able to get that blocker high enough as the puck was not able to be leveled up high enough for Evangelista to try and get Nashville the lead back there. Nick Jensen, he'll come in. And it was hit by the skate of Stutzla and went right to the opponent player. Tyson Jost, wrap shot and stop there. And that's out of the zone. Jost. And what a move by Marchessault, but Perron has it. And here's Chabot, Thomas Chabot, nice move, he's in, what a stop, right there by Saros. What a good chance there, and Svechkov will take it. Tyson Jost, trying to send it over, centering pass, Cousins is there. He thought Barron was going to be there for the pass. And getting it, saving the rebound, good stop again. Here's another shot, and Saros, a couple of big stops. That's 30 shots on the game for Ottawa now. As we are just 10 minutes and 18 seconds into the third. And there's a lot of fight going on between these two teams. And as we look at Saros here, he's been spectacular in this game. Pinto and O'Reilly. One by Pinto. Jordan Spence through traffic. And Saros will see that all the way. Well, here's some stats from Olmark here. As like, look at all the dangerous saves he had to make in this game. Been incredible goaltending for both goaltenders in this game. In that last big chance, threat analysis of 46%. Shane Pinto and O'Reilly. It was won by Pinto. Spence. Fabian Zetterlund shot. Stop there. And here's Pinto. O'Reilly. Centering pass to Forsberg. Here's Stamkos. Nice zone entry by Nashville. And here's a shot stop there, and O'Reilly for the taking. Just could not get the puck there. One timer. Good save in the rebound. And not a good shot by O'Reilly. Under 7 minutes to go in the third. Still looking for the go-ahead goal. And here's Perbix, Evangelista. And that shot was not through at all. Here comes Coverio. Look at the speed. Shooting stop there. And Holla will take it for Nashville. Oh my goodness, they score! What just happened? It was a pass down the boards, it looked like, but it goes in the net. I'm not even sure what happened here. And Saros lost his way of it. That goes in. My goodness. Culver has his second on the game. Another weird goal. That's the second weird goal there. But this time it goes to Ottawa's favor. My goodness. So Ottawa has a late third period lead. Saved by Saros. Around the net. Michael Bunting will come in. Nice move. Oh, and Eric Holla's got it for a backup play. Holla. He'll wait it. Marchessault firing. That's stopped. And that's collected by Zub. Off the skate of Holla, and it's Skiji who was with it. And here's a shot and a stop by Olmark. Almost found that shoulder side on the short side blocker. Well, we have seen some great plays here by Kovre. There's the first goal he has scored. Here is a here's one of the goals that he got an assist on, and this weird looking goal. Not sure how Saros was out of position on this. One weird goal each on both sides of the ice. Nick Jensen around. Ridley Gregg. Here's Dylan Cousins with it. Here's Jensen will center it. Here's a shot blocked. Around the net now. Spencer Stastny. He's got speed down the boards. And immediately taken by David Perron. There's a shot stopped there, knocked over. And Joseph's got it. Final minute of play in the third period. Nashville down a goal. Here's a pass, and that's intercepted by Tim Stutzla. That's not going to be an icing. They made sure to get it over the red line. Here's Roman Yossi. Will center it, and a shot. Good save made by Olmark. And O'Reilly's got it. Around the net. He'll get it. Passing to Yossi. He is stopped. Trying to get the puck out. It will go out. There's not going to be an icing. Wilsby gets it down to Forsberg. Philip Forsberg. He's checked. And here's Steven Stamkos. He'll fire it. Stop there. And Ottawa will take it. And they're just going to let the clock drain out. Ottawa will win it. Ottawa takes out Nashville 3-2. Well, that was a battle. Cannot wait for the next game. Thank you for watching this incredible game between the Senators and the Nashville Predators. Kovre with the game-winning goal off of a weird one. Next game coming up, the Lightning and the Bruins. That should be a good matchup. My goodness. Man, that goal costed that. Oh my God. All right, that should be the end of the 3 stars, I'm guessing. Yep. All right, here we go. We got a big game now. We got. Welcome to TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. As this is going to be a great Atlantic Division game between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here we go. And Boston with the face-off win, and we're underway. An early shot save, and puck is loose. Lindholm Here's a shot. That one was stopped. The Bruins coming into this game after a 4-0 loss to the Buffalo Sabres here in this building. And here's a one-timer stopped by Korpisalo. Hagel shooting, stopped there by Korpisalo. Here's Charlie McAvoy. We'll send that to Pavel Zacha. Pavel Zacha got injured in the last game the Bruins played. And here's a shot that was looking for a deflection there by Pavel Zacha. And here's Lohrei. He shoots it wide. McAvoy. That shot was tipped. Stopped there by Vasilevsky in front of the net. Here's Point. Here comes Charlie McAvoy. He's in. Scores! What a shot by the Boston defenseman. Charlie McAvoy with a corner shot. And Boston takes the lead 1-0.
That was a goal they needed to start off this game. After coming off after that shutout loss to Buffalo. Oh my goodness, look at that placement. That is beautiful by Charlie McAvoy. You dodged the hit there by Brandon Hagel, and you walk in and snipe that high glove side over the shoulder of Andrei Vasilevsky.
Well, that was a bullet right there. And here's Mittelstadt. His shot stopped there. Big hit there. Here's Gensel centering it. Peak on the takeaway. Morgan Geekie to put it down. Mittelstadt to the point. And Chernak on the takeaway as the puck went to Esimon. Here's Gonsalves. Good poke there by Hampus Lindholm there. That's another turnover there. Now it's Eric Chernak. Holmberg somehow gets pinned there. Yoki Haru, Victor Arvidsson. Nice move, but picked off there by Oliver Bjorkstrand. Tanner Janot somehow steals that. And centering it. Fraser Minton, good shot. Stop there. And he takes this puck. Arvidsson around the net. Will center it in front to Minton. Just couldn't connect it with it. Minton still has it. He's stopped by Vasilevsky. All that traffic in front of the net.
I like this pressure from the Bruins are real early, and there's been a couple of turnovers by each team.
McAvoy shot save, and the rebound sits there for McAvoy, looking for his second of the game. Kastelik will send it. Beecher just wide. Here's Lohrei, save for Vasilevsky, hangs on. Sean Corrali, I think he took the shot to the. Oh yeah, he's hurt after that shot as he limps over to the bench, and he's talking with the trainer on the bench right now. Hopefully he's able to still play.
Yeah, that was it barely got him too.
Moser, Gensel with a random 360 move. And here's a Moser shot, stop there. And that one off the stick of McAvoy, he poke-checked it out, almost. Hedman a blast, and that one hits Nikita Zadorov, Mason Lohrei. Hedman one-timer, good save Korpisalo. Here's Lindholm, point. Won by Elias Lindholm to his brother Hampus. Pasternak. Slapper stopped. Rebound collected here. Around the net, Vasilevsky, a nice save. McDonough around. Now Hagel's on it. Nice play. One-timer chance, and that doesn't go. Chernak one-timer stopped by Korpisalo twice there. Good chances there for the Lightning. The pass over and Point cannot connect on that one. And Kucherov somehow with a steal. And here's Point. He scores! Brandon Hagel celebrates as he puts his stick in the air. And the Lightning, just like that, have tied it up. This is a great play by Point off at the end boards as he's going to make his way to the center of the circle and let the shot go. And yeah, look at that tip by Brandon Hagel. Tie game here in TD with just over 4 minutes left. And centering it, and Owen Geekie on a steal. And Middlestat steals it back. Zadorov. And Bjorkstrand steals that. These long reaches for the players. It's just unreal. It is indeed. Here's Pontus Holmberg, the new member to the Lightning, a former Toronto Maple Leaf. And here's a shot stopped by Korpisalo, Middlestat. Here's Geekie. And here's Geekie. Good save there by Vasilevsky. Final minute to go in the first. Already down to 20, 19. And that's intercepted by Henry Yokiharu. Mason Lohrei, he'll come in. That centering pass intercepted by J.J. Moser. It is a 1-1 game on the goal by Brandon Hagel. First goal went to Charlie McAvoy for Boston. It's a tie game after the first 20. And the shots after the first period. Boston 12, Tampa Bay 7. The hits, Boston 6, 4 for Tampa Bay. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 23 seconds for the Lightning. 3 minutes and 3 seconds for Boston. The passing percentages, Boston with 78.7 and the Lightning with 76.2. Face-off wins are 5-1 in favor of Boston. No penalties so far. Second period, here we come. All right, thank you, Ray. You did it quick, just like I did. And off the draw, they win it. Here's the Lightning with this puck, took in by Pasternak. Here's a little break here. Elias Lindholm, saved by Vasilevsky. Not much options for Lindholm to do there since he was real slow trying to get there. And there's the two goal scorers against each other there, McAvoy and Hagel. And getting across, what a stop! Vasilevsky on Elias Lindholm. A little tic-tac-toe play it looked like there. It pretty much did look like a pretty great play there. And Brayden Point intercepts a tap in there. And Zacha takes that away. Centering pass. In front, another interception. That time Brandon Hagel. Here's Moser. That's around the net. Point's got it. And now gets it to Moser. Blocked there by Andrew Peak. Morgan Geekie will get this. And we'll get it across. Here's a shot. That was a backhand on that one. Here's Geeky, another one, saved by Vasilevsky.
This great save by Andrei Vasilevsky on that last play keeps it a tie game. Already 15 saves in this game for the Tampa Bay netminder.
And the time on attacks are just within 10 seconds. With the Lightning on 4 minutes and 5 seconds. The Bruins on 3:55. Glove save Vasilevsky. Here's Cirelli and Mittelstadt. And here's a shot that goes deflecting really high. And here comes Gonsalves with Gensel. And trying to center that, Andrew Pico with the take. And it's Hampus Lindholm with it. Hampus. Back it goes, a little pass trick there. And now we'll go in. Geeky, a good look. Great chance on that little move. McDonough slows down. We'll try a shot. That doesn't go, but here's Zadorov. He's got a break. He's in. What a stop again, Vasilevsky. Here's another one. That one blocked. And Bjorkstrand will come up. He's the only one there. He'll retreat to the point. Lilleberg will fake it. Checked into the boards. And Lilleberg to the point. Kozer. Shot to the net. Blocked. Here's Tanner Jeannot. One-on-one. And Jeannot has to come out as he lost the puck. And that's just a little offside by Lilleberg. We are 10:50 into the second period.
Look at the save by Vasilevsky on the last chance there from Nikita Zadorov, the big defenseman for Boston. Just able to get that glove on it last second.
And here's the Geeky brother. Here's Zacha. Lohrei. McAvoy. Shot, glove stop by Vasilevsky. And he's got it. Geeky and Lindholm. There's a shot. Stop there. Hedman around. And Pastrnak. Shot stopped. Here's Geeky. He will hang on to it. One-timer blocked right there. Here's David Pastrnak. He's got Lindholm and McAvoy with him. Centering it. McAvoy. That deflected off something. In front, and Geeky with that interception. And Lohrei just gets the puck after a little deke there from Hagel. And it will be Point to get to that puck first after the dump it. Brayden Point, and he's got speed. Oh, look at him fly. And here's Hagel. Good save there. Hagel trying to get his second of the game, but that was stopped. And Peak, another interception. Here's Sean Kuraly. Kuraly. What a move. He's in safe. Rebound. Beecher on the doorstep. And he just couldn't get it. Here's a shot. Stop on Geeky. Kastelik. Beecher. Firing. Scores! And the Bruins are back on top.
that is a snipe bar and in. Not sure Vasilevsky is screened on this. Look at the good look here. No, Vasilevsky's not screened at all. It's just a straight shot off the post and in by John Beecher. Shooting percentage of 13%. Oh, and that is indeed a snipe. That goes bar down. Beautiful shot.
That's a perfect placement by John Beecher.
Really is.
Cirelli and Middlestad. Anthony Cirelli. McDonough. Taken by Gensel. And here is McDonough. And a turnover. Geeky. And here is Anthony Cirelli. He tries a shot. That doesn't go. That's into the corner. Here's Gonsalves. One-timer. Good save on Lilleberg by Korpisalo. Under half a minute to go in the second. Gordon Middlestad. Here's Kozier. Good save for Korpisalo. And here's a chance here. Looking for something in the last 3 seconds. Geeky off the goalpost. Can't that get any closer? The puck went into the net after the horn. That will not count. But after 2 periods, 2-1 for the Boston Bruins.
And the shots after that second period, the Bruins 14, Cess up in 4 for the Lightning. Combined shots total, the Bruins on 26, 11 for the Lightning. The hits after 40 minutes, 15 for Boston, 11 for Tampa Bay. Time on attack, the Bruins, or the Lightning, excuse me, in the lead on that, 6 minutes and 39 seconds. The Bruins on 6 minutes and 20. The passing percentages, 85.1% for Boston, 72% Tampa Bay. And the Bruins lead the faceoffs 8-5. Out of the 12 faceoffs taken so far, or sorry, the 13 faceoffs.
All right, and no penalties either. So let's head to the third. Here's Lindholm and Braden Point. Here's Hedman. Oh, and that's off the outside of the net. And Kucherov dodges that hit, and look at the speed going in. Here's a chance. What a stop! Korpisalo on Braden Point, looking for the game-tying goal. Here's a shot by Zacha. Stop there, going in front. McAvoy. That shot sticks to Vasilevsky. No screen in front at all. Korpisalo, that last save there.
Yeah, that was a perfect save on a 2-on-1 there.
Here's Hedman, Jake Gensel. And McAvoy on the steal. He's going to pass it out, but it goes to no one at all. And Lohrei takes that. Mason Lohrei. That's blocked, and here's Mandelstadt. Peak. Blocked by Hedman. Here's Cirelli. Moser. They'll get it to Sorelli at center. He's got speed on the zone entry. And here's a Hedman firing, blocker saved by Korpisalo. And here's a shot. Oh, and that one almost squeaked through. Good shot by Andrew Peak from the circle.
Some great chances in this game for the Bruins, but look at how amazing Vasilevsky has been. These dangerous chances in front of the net, and he has denied many of them.
Fraser Minton and Yanni Gord. One by Gord. Bjorkstrand. Oliver Bjorkstrand centering pass, Yanni Gord shooting. How did that get blocked? Oh my goodness. And that will be icing on Boston. I don't even know how that shot got blocked off Yanni Gord.
They're saying it's John Beecher, I think, or he just has made some great plays. One of the great plays has turned into the goal for John Beecher to lift Boston on top.
Fraser Minton and Yanni Gord. One by Gorda this time. Almost let that puck out by Ryan McDonough. Bjorkstrand kind of on an awkward angle was able to get that pass out. And trying to get that. Tanner Janot shot stopped there. And Yanni Gord looking to come up with this. And it's Zadorov with that big body advantage. Gets the stick on that, and that's another icing. Oh, never mind. Vasilevsky comes up to play it. And it's an intercept. It goes right to the Bruins' possession. And Point will make the steal. Braden Point wants to come in, and here he comes. He shoots it. Stop. Here's chance here. One-timer. Stopped by Korpisalo. Pastrnak. Zacha. And here's Elias Lindholm around. Lilleberg. Here's Point. It's a break. Braden Point. He's in. Stopped by Korpisalo. What a read by the Boston netminder. Here's Kucherov. Stopped by Korpisalo.
Braden Point has got to be thinking, how was that possible? He had him beat for sure.
And gets it. Sending it across. Good save again, Korpisalo. And another one. Never mind. Zadorov gets the turnover. In front. Another intercept pass. Incredible defense by the Bruins. Geeky. Kosher. Save again by Korpisalo. Incredible, this Boston goaltender.
He has just been a brick wall in this third period. Just unbelievable, this guy.
Here comes Geeky. Geeky will send it. That's broken up again that's broken up by Morgan Geeky again. Trying to send it. Genzo, another interception by the Bruins.
Man, these Lightning players cannot connect on their passes well. They have messed up a lot of them.
Oh, and here's Esimone. Gonsalves shooting safe. Rebound into the corner. And here's Hedman. Mosier, tip, stopped. Under 3 minutes left to go. And Gonsalves forced to come out. Hedman. And that goes off of Gonsalves. And Geeky takes it back. Tampa right back on the possession. Now look at Hagel. Speed into the zone. He'll come in. Nice move, and he shoots it. Stop again. Korpisalo. Unbelievable. In front and just wide of the post. Here's Hagel. Hedman in the final minute of the third. Hagel fires, blocked by McAvoy. Hedman fires on a rocket, stopped by Korpisalo. Unbelievable. Hedman across, intercepted by McAvoy.
My goodness, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Here's Kaslik firing, stopped. Cirelli broken up. John Beecher, a blast. Glove save Vasilevsky, though he wants to play it for his teammates to go down the ice quickly. Here's Gensel, 22 seconds. And here's a chance. Gonçalves save again. Here's Cirelli in front of the net. He lost control thanks to Fraser Minton. Jake Gensel fires, blows it out. 9 seconds. And that goes out. And Boston is going to win it. Here's Tanner Jeannot. And he's stopped. But that's not going to matter. My goodness. What an ending. As Korpisalo saves the game for his team.
He has made some unreal stops to keep his team in the lead, and they just couldn't finish it.
Unbelievable for Joonas Korpisalo to finish off this game, to get his team the 2 points.
Unbelievable, and the Boston defense was incredible, and they read plays very well. Tampa Bay, I guess, was just passing the puck way too quickly. And I guess that's how the Bruins kept on taking advantage.
But anyways, that is going to do it for a wonderful game again. The Bruins win it 2-1. Thanks for watching. All right, Chad, that's going to do it for the stream. Just wanted to get a couple games done. At least we got through a couple good ones. We are now down to the last we're down to the last 7 games of the 13th of October. All right. All right, anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys maybe tomorrow. All right, peace out, y'all.